Good morning, everyone. Get the fingers out of the camera here. Sunday, September the 14th. We're up here above Cabayugan, Sabang. I'm not sure, it's a little like small barangay. Along the road, we're doing a different hike today. Attempting one. There's like 3 gravel roads here like this off the main road. So never been here. A friend of ours dropped us off. We're gonna hike down the road. Supposedly it goes to a beautiful beach, a secluded beach. I'm not sure about dog distance. I assume it's probably 2 to 5 kilometers down the road potentially, but it's at the top of one of the mountains towards the top. So you'll see it as I see it. Never been here before. Except, we do take the road. I have been on this road many times. It's not this side pass. A friend of mine that has ridden his motorcycle here says I like it and be nice, so I'm up for something new. So see if I can hike all the way down here. So there's little various homes. That's interesting. Little place there. It looks neat. So you'll see it as I see it, and I may not yap that much, or may do a little bit because keep it a little more entertaining, but I don't know what to say or what's around the corner, so you're going to see it as I see it. So me and Michelle, we got enough food for the day, but I'm planning on at least a minimum of a 2-hour hike to 4, 6, 8. So hopefully it doesn't turn into something more than that. Here comes the motorcycle down the road behind us. So yeah, apparently I don't believe this is a resort or anything like that. So very beautiful so far. It's like jungly left and right. My knowledge, there's, like I said, not a resort at the end of the road here. It just goes down to like a secluded sandy beach along the ocean. So far it's pretty nice. Maybe not so nice when you're tired and having to walk back up, because it should drop down quite a bit. So we'll probably make 3 or 4 videos of this hike and beach area and share that with you. So one of our first more exploratory hikes since we've been here in 7 months. Could you tighten up this shoe, please? Yeah. My shoe is feeling floppy. It's hard to walk on this gravel because it's marbly. But yeah, just you drop down and kind of see the valley. I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but looks like it's at least 1,000-foot drop down through there, and probably more, because these hills are 4,000 to 5,000 feet high, I would guesstimate. Go up there. So this is what probably all of the Philippines used to look like 300 or 400 or 500 years ago or more, before they heavily logged and cut down the trees for charcoal and building, stuff like that. Now Palawan's very much like this almost all over, but like the Visayas Island where I live, probably 60-70% of it was cut down, barren hills, grass hills, and just that type of stuff. Here it's very wooded. You this looks like you would see a dinosaur come out, be standing there. That's the feeling it gives you here. Just very, very beautiful. If my health recovers, I'll do more walking or hiking, or maybe possibly even get a motorbike again, although it's kind of a headache getting, purchasing one and getting the registration and trying to get a license and all the different things you need to do. So, and then getting it serviced is not easy. Find somebody that does a decent job. We were talking about that the other day. I said you buy something, and there's lots of little shops that do a little something, but a lot of times they end up, you know, they're mom and pop, and they're not really like professional mechanics. They're more backyard mechanic, and they end up damaging something, trying to fix something. At least that's been my experience. So, not to say anybody's bad or anything, just pointing out that's the way it seems, and the difference from America. In America, you'd go to a Honda shop or Kawasaki shop, and they specialize and have all the tools and been trained to work on, you know, Honda and this and that. So just the difference. But yeah, just very beautiful, very nice. A lot of big old trees here, which in a lot of places in the Philippines, you don't have the big trees anymore. So the Palawan, if you want nature and backpacking and exploring, and you like nature, it's definitely one of the best islands in the Philippines, probably island wide, for the amount of what you can get here. So far not too steep. It's definitely going down, but it dropped down there on that hill. Look back through here, but yeah, it's hard to capture. But down around the corner there, it dropped down quite well. So we'll just keep going, and you can see what I see. There's like one of the big trees I'm speaking about. It's probably at least a meter and a half thick, so 3 or 4 feet thick through there. So a lot of old trees like that. Still drops down at least another 1,000, 2,000 feet. And I've got this backpack on where Michelle's got it packed down with a week's worth of supplies. So it's quite heavy, especially when you're not done much of anything with your health and everything that I've had. So just starting to feel slightly better. It's going to be either a long road to recovery or no road to recovery, but I'm working on it. Oh, this is interesting. All the rains we've had. We had a couple big tropical systems here, and the road here has collapsed. We had a little landslide apparently, quite apparently. So yeah, so that's the nature of the Philippines. You're driving along in your truck or whatever, heavy rain event, and there's no yellow tape, there's no guardrail, there's no road closed. If it's foggy and you can't see, it's definitely, you will be hurt or dead by the time you roll down that on your bike or car or something. So that's the Philippines. So very wild and rugged. I guess this little marker here signifies some caution, but I would never pay attention to that if I was driving down the road. I wouldn't think of anything like that. I just happen to, it's kind of hard to see. You can see it, but it doesn't jump it out to you. But you get within about a foot of that, you're potentially going over, because that breaks away pretty easily. So that's interesting and neat. We'll continue on. So we'll try to cut this off between 10 and 15 minutes. So give you another 2 or 3 minutes worth. So hopefully you're enjoying the content and things as much as I do. So, because that's the thing with my videos. People's always, you know, YouTube has a hard time showing categorizing my videos, or I guess the channel could be, you know, living life and just living life, because, you know, my videos are, you know, if I've got some new shoes, I may do a review on that. If I bought a motorcycle, I do some motorcycle stuff. So off over the mountain there, it appears to be fog or clouds below us. They're just like even with my head. I'm not sure what that white thing is. I can't see. Maybe that's I think maybe that's some sort of landscaping thing, but there's all kinds of little trails and paths off to the left and right. People own stuff, properties, so looks like it goes back up here. So John didn't really know because he's not much of a hiker. He rides his motorbike, so you get a different perspective. He said this might be the second longest road of the three here, so we're going to check out at least this one minimally. Go down and see how nice it is and enjoy the day on the beach. Hopefully there's some sand and nice place to walk or relax a little bit and sit down and take a break and eat and make a video and enjoy the day. It looks like a little hill broke away there, so it's kind of a reddish sandy clay, very slick when it's wet when you're walking on the trails. And this side drops down. Looks like they had a landslide some time ago. Again here on the left, so it's a little older one. Grass has grown up and kind of camouflaged it, but same type of danger. At least 100-foot instant drop off into the jungle, and it definitely drops down now another 1,000 or 2 feet down into the valley. Although you'd fall and get hung up on a tree before you go quite that far. The bag's starting to dig into my back, so she's going to take that off. Pardon my fingers a minute here. Thank you. All right. Yeah, because most people just see Terry's Philippine journey, and which, you know, when I put the American videos up, they go, oh, I thought this was the Philippines. I'm like, well, it's my story, and I come from America, and I had a life there, and showing what I did and where I lived and what I thought, and my decision to try to get to the Philippines, and then the journey here and the journey and what I'm experiencing as I got here, good or bad. Try to keep most things positive though, on the positive side or twist of things. I don't ever mean to bash stuff or get a negative attitude on things as much as possible. So yeah, just very beautiful. Now we're going up again. It looks like it rises maybe 50 to 100 feet here up to the top of that little hill. So, but yeah, so far it's not disappointing. The thing about the Philippines I've noticed over like where you go out west, if it's fall or spring, there's not so much vegetation, and so you get much more captivating views. Here you get some, but a lot of it is blocked by the heavy vegetation because it's quite jungly. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a fern or bamboo fern or something. It's got like a fern leaf on it, so it's quite pretty. It's all, wouldn't be hiking up through that. I don't think it has any stickers on it, but maybe it does. But it's heavily covering the ground. It looks like it's growing up about 2 meters tall or more. All right, we'll cut this one off here, and we'll be making a few others as we have more interesting views and see something different as we go along. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend and great week coming up. And like I said, September, I believe the 14th I said, or the 15th. We'll go with the 14th. Whatever I said in the beginning, that's what it is. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.